gave a bit of an update that we were doing this live chat a little bit late in the game. I don't know if 15 minutes was enough warning for those of you to join or not, but I'll start talking, and as you're joining, I'll say hello. So hello to Turtle Mom and others as you're joining on right now. So thought we'd do a live chat today. Melissa's going to be joining me right away. That's why there's this Melissa-shaped void here to say hello. Oh, hi, Patricia. Nice to see a lot of our usuals on here.
Hi, everyone.
It's been a really busy week, I tell you. Oh, hello from Korea. While we are chatting today, I'm also going to be opening this factory sealed box. I know a lot of you might not care about sports cards too much, but there's a potential for there to be Shaquille O'Neal rookie cards in here. And since this is a factory sealed box, they're going to be gem mint, which can be worth a bit of money. So I'm going to open these while we're chatting because I'm sure me being distracted at the same time is going to go completely well. Melissa's going to be looking at the screen to see if there's any comments that need answering. I can't even figure out how to open the box. That's a bad sign right there. So the first time since 1992, what? If I don't get one out of here, that'll be a disappointment. Because the box itself is worth maybe 350 bucks as a box of cards. A Shaq rookie, if you get it graded and everything, and it's like gem mint graded, is like, I don't know, a whole bunch. If you look on eBay, like a lot. So too late. Too late. So you saw the other day, here's the, oh, I remember these when I was a kid. These are like a foil. I wonder if they still smell the same.
Hey, Matthew.
Upper Deck always had these foil packages. No, it lost its smell. When they were brand new, they had like this really great smell of like chemical.
I instantly think it's like...
It was the equivalent of new car smell, but for sports cards. And I used to collect cards around this time. Yep. Bop, bop, bop. First pack, nothing. Anyway, I used to...
supposed to be like per case?
No, it's like you might not even get one in a whole box.
What are you looking for?
Shaquille O'Neal rookie card. Or multiple Shaquille O'Neal rookie cards. I don't know. You get a box like this, it's the enjoyment, it's the fun of looking. He's like, I think, the best rookie card of this year. And they probably didn't know that he was going to amount to much when they put this out. So they probably would have given multiples in a case.
I wouldn't even know what to look for. I would be sitting there for so long looking for their name and...
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have a whole bunch of these anyway.
Yeah.
Man,
I thought candy. See, there.
Yep.
I'd be into that.
All the other sports cards that I got, and there's a lot of, it is my, thank you, Mark. Mark, no, he's like, that must be your favorite shirt. I do have a closet full of shirts.
But the other one that he was wearing the other night, it's not, it's slightly different. This one is blue and yellow, and the other one is something else.
Well, Michael Jordan, which would have been like, at that time, Michael Jordan would have been the good card to get.
No
during
gum?
this. No, they don't give you gum when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Don't
anyway,
open them by hand. Cut the package with a pair of scissors.
I saw. Do you need gloves on? No, gloves are a terrible idea because then I'm going to end up dropping them. I didn't find a Wayne Gretzky. No, anyway, so all the other cards that I have, they are going up for auction. I don't know what the date's going to be, but we're going to be doing a big sports card auction for all of you that were kind of watching and paying attention to what we were doing with all the sports cards. We were planning on selling some separately, but we've decided to do a big old auction and auction all that stuff off. So that's the plan. I'll let you guys know when that happens. But we found all kinds of stuff like Mickey Mantles and like a really nice, hang on, I'm going to get some in fact. Hey, Melissa.
Are you selling the Johnny Bench rookie card? If so, how much are you asking?
Yeah, all the cards are going to auction.
Okay.
And they're all going to start at
You're leaving me?
$10 is what the starting bid is. I'm coming back. I'm just getting some.
We know you have scissors, Cheryl said.
Yeah, of course I have scissors.
Hello, everyone. Alexander's not far, so you're not stuck with me for long. I see Zenovia's on. I feel like it's one of those, what was it called? Romper Room, when I'm like, I see Carly and Liz and Jay Fixler and Dennis.
Romper Room.
See what you get when you get me.
I leave for a couple minutes and she's talking about Romper Room already.
Yep.
Anyway.
Ruin them, or don't run with them scissors. That's sound advice.
So there were, okay, let's see. Bobby Hall, Stan Mikita, Bobby Hall, Gordie Howe, These are the hockey ones. Anyway. But there was a whole bunch of really neat cards in there. And I know some of you wrote and they're like, I'm not interested in that Lou Brock rookie. A couple of those. Willie Mays. There's a whole bunch of Mickey Mantles. Like a bunch of Mickey Mantles. This was nice. Like a super mint Mario Lemieux rookie card. Like pretty well darn near perfect anyway. One of the greatest hockey players. If you don't, I mean, he's believed to be one of the greatest hockey players. Like that thing is darn near perfect. Anyway.
I am still teaching in person right now. So we only had 1 week of online so far.
Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going to be going up for auction anyway.
Room, you're not that old. Yes,
Ernie Banks rookie card. I said he looked like a kid. Look how young he is there. That's like letting our fetus, like one of our children.
He is a kid.
He is just like a little kid. Anyway.
Fetus children.
So some interesting cards there too. Lots of rookies, and then these are kind of hard to find. Let's see. There we go. These are like really long cards, and they're hard to find holders for. But look, there's Gordie Howe and Bobby Hall. So, and these are all in really nice shape too. So I have to find some proper holders for these. But boy, yeah, probably. I think I bought roughly 100,000 sports cards. That's kind of a thing. It's a thing that happened. This is what when I'm left to my own devices. Okay, it wasn't crazy expensive. And you know, we'll do an auction and the money will come back. So don't worry, I'm not blowing any money that we've earned over the last little bit. But it was an investment, and the store still has to keep getting stuff too. We need to keep stuff coming and going to keep
that's
things.
how it works.
Oh.
Did you get one?
Well, this is one of them. That's not his rookie. That's his like just like a basically like an all-star kind of card. It's still okay though. Anyway. We'll see. I'll keep digging while we're chatting here. Maybe I'll have a...
CN said, you two work so hard. Maybe for Valentine's Day, you could take a small vacation to a town with thermal pools. Hello from New York City.
We would like to take a vacation at some point too.
But we would have to, it would be where they have the hot springs. It's in the mountains and it's terrifyingly slippery here. Actually, it's not so bad. I shouldn't say that. But...
Yep.
Come to Phoenix.
So one thing that I did want to say, okay, I'm going to stop doing this for a minute because I'm not having as much luck, and I'm distracted. So
well, you got one so far.
Yeah, but it's not the main one, but it's kind of counts.
Kind of counts.
Okay, there are just a little over just almost 2 weeks left until we get to the last and final auction for the Musician's House series, and boy, in the last little while that series has taken off. You know, we've had a lot more views on it, and the news. We were on Board Panda yesterday, I think.
Were we?
We were on Board Panda.
Did you find it?
No, she wrote me an email and sent me the link. So,
you didn't even show me.
I didn't even look at it yet. I just saw the person who wrote the article said, and here's your story. So I know we were on there. But we've had all kinds of press about this because these sort of treasure hunts that happen, you don't get to do this every day. You don't get to do it every moment of your life. And so when they happen and you get to be a person who's part of this, story, it's just phenomenal. Like, it's absolutely crazy.
What's Board Panda?
Board Panda is a website that has sort of fun things. If you go on Board Panda, it's like 101 artists who painted guitars, or the top 10, jets that never took off. I don't know.
I always
it's random
get the funny
stuff.
things from them.
Greetings from Morfett Vale, South Australia. Should come visit Adelaide when COVID's over. Stay safe and take care. Ben, thank you so much. Would love to visit Australia at some point when we have a chance to. Melissa and I, there's lots of places we'd like to go. Boy, this whole last month has been absolutely crazy. And I wanted to give you this update today to talk about what we've been doing. Before I do that, Liz says, have been binge watching this show, Auction Kings. Have you ever watched it? I think of you guys when watching Love from Colorado. No, we don't have cable, so we don't watch a whole lot of normal TV anymore, sadly. But I think I have seen that show before. Anyway, but yes, hello back at you from Colorado. And Colorado is probably the next place I have to go visit once we can. Because my sister's there, and my niece, and my niece's husband, and my future grandnephew. How's that work?
Great.
Uncle, my great nephew. Yeah, boy, it's
Grandnephew.
weird when you start doing these when you get other generations into the family.
I think somebody said that the hot springs will probably be closed. I forgot. You're right. They probably will.
Somebody said you can afford cable now. What's funny is that
We're not
So-
fans of cable.
no, we're not.
Or
But
I'm not.
when we sold all this stuff, it's actually the store is different from us, and a lot of people forget that. They're like, "Well, it must be nice," and we're like, "Well, it was nice for the store." If anything, I'm just really good at running my store. But so the store did well, and the store is reinvesting in a building. For us, still not planning on putting cable in. Yeah,
But we
and
have YouTube and we have Netflix.
and there's not much time to watch TV right now anyway. Because let me tell you what happened this past. Oh, I'm going to tell you guys a story. You ready for story time? This is yesterday's true life story. Yesterday's true life story. Oh, okay. Let me explain what happened. I had a couple ladies or sisters. They're dealing with their parents' estate. Jessica, thank you so much. When can we expect stuff from Custer's last auction? Should be going. They're mailing everything out this week. It should be soon.
Got a
But
box
reach
of
out to
vintage
Kastner if you want the
stuff.
exact details.
Somebody else said they just got theirs today.
Okay, I think it depends on where you are. Okay, I got to tell my story, guys. So let me tell my story. These ladies are dealing with their parents' estate, and they said, "Do you want to come and have a look?" So Steve and I go have a look, and they have a barber's chair. So this is last week. When I did that little unboxing video, and I had like the little wood carvings and the pens and a bucket and all that. That was the same place. But I didn't go back for the barber's chair yet. So I decided that yesterday was going to be the day we were going to go back for that barber's chair. They said, "Listen, we just want it out of the house. Just come get it." So I say, "Great, I'm going to rent a trailer. I'm going to come to your place. We're going to pick up the barber's chair." So Steven and I go, and I had a busy day before all this happened. I'm out running errands and stuff. Anyway, getting the trailer was part of it. I successfully backed the trailer and into our driveway, picked up Steven. We went out to the place. They said it's easiest to load this thing through the back door. They have a sliding back patio door, and it's on an acreage. So imagine it's winter here in Canada. There's about 1.5 feet, 2 feet of snow in the back area, but right by the back door, they say it's not that bad. It's like thin snow, not so bad. So I take my 4-wheel drive little vehicle down, and I'm pulling this trailer, but there's one problem. You have to turn around to get back out the same way you came. So Steven and I are in this trailer, or not in the trailer, we're in the vehicle pulling the trailer. And we pull down this steep slope. We're kind of sliding down around this corner. We get to the bottom and we realize, oh no, we have to be facing the other direction, get out of here. So I decide that the only thing I can do is to pull up into their field. Imagine a farm field with 2 feet of snow. It's not light snow there, it's heavy snow, like it's deep snow.
That's not really heavy for us though. But you
It's
don't wanna
heavy when
drive
you're
through it.
when you're pulling a trailer with a vehicle. That's too much. So I think, okay, if I put it in 4-wheel drive and I put it in low, I can probably just barrel through that and get it pulled around. So needless to say, what you think happened. You're probably not going to get, you're probably all getting ahead of yourselves with the story. Steven and I get probably like 10 feet and we get stuck. So we're stuck in a field, probably a good, 300 feet from any main road. No way a tow truck could get to us or anything like that. Do I freak out? Tiny bit. Do I figure it out? Yes, and this is what I did. I did the rocker motion back and forth until I could get a little bit of traction, and I'm on a hill at this point, so I can't go up, I can only go down. It's a slope that goes down towards more field. So I decide I can't go up, and that's the way I wanted to go. I'm not going up. The vehicle's actually sliding sideways, and we're getting stuck. I've got this trailer like pretty much jackknifed. This was a whole situation. So I decide I'm going to get it so it'll move forward and then just floor it into the deep unknown abyss snow and try and get through their yard and back out around the corner and pull through. So I put it into gear, I floor it, the vehicle lurches forward. Steven looks concerned. I look determined and concerned like this. And anyway, we're plowing through, and they have like pine trees and stuff. So not only am I trying to get through 2 feet of Canadian winter of snow, pulling a trailer, I also have to navigate pine trees. So we start moving and the vehicle shifting all over the place and sliding. And somehow I slalom my way around with the trailer around the pine trees and back to where we have to go. And I park perfect right in front of their door. And then they say, we're not so sure we want to sell the barber chair right now. I went, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I didn't say that. I was like, well, if I knew you were going to change your mind, I wouldn't have rented the trailer and I wouldn't have driven through your back field nearly getting stuck. So they decided after I got myself down there that they didn't want to sell the barber chair. So anyway, they said, well, we have somebody in the family that wants it and it's more money than you wanted to pay. So I was like, well, can I at least match it? Like, I've already out the cost of the trailer. I'm out my time. I'd rather pay like an extra $100 and get this thing on the back. So that's what I did. They thankfully matched the price of the other person was going to pay. But what a kick in the pants that would have been. And I was a little bit bummed out because I thought, well, this kind of sucks. I've gone to all this effort. I totally was slipping around there. And I have winter tires on, 4-wheel drive. And the Toyota FJ Cruiser did great, considering we were towing a pretty big trailer. It did fine. So Steven and I load this, 375-pound 1920s or 30s Koken barber chair onto the back, which is a pretty cool barber's chair. If you're going to have a Koken barber chair, the old 20s or 30s ones have a lot of character. And it has the original leather on it and all that stuff. So we get it loaded up. And then we look around and there's a stack of pictures and prints and stuff like that. Robert says, your videos are better than TV, watching all your old ones. Enjoy Josh's channel too. Thank you very much, Robert. So we get everything loaded up and they say, okay, well, there's these old prints, like these old pictures and stuff, and they want those gone too. So I buy that stuff. And anyway, long story short, we make it back up their steep hill of the backyard, and the trailer's weaving around, and I have to navigate a tree and their vehicle, so we're within inches. We get to my store to offload, and I parallel park the trailer. Now, maybe that's not a big deal for you. Parallel parking is fun, and I have no problem with it. Parallel parking a trailer between vehicles, not my favorite thing. And I don't think it's a common, well, I guess people have to do it all the time, but we had parallel park in front of the store. So I parallel parked my truck and trailer. Steven was like, that's pretty impressive, Dad. And I was like, yeah, it is. That's pretty impressive. For somebody who's a truck driver, they're like, I do that all the time. But there was vehicles. It was like I had to actually like navigate it and back up where the trailer was and all that. So anyway, I did it and we get it offloaded and I'm like, oh boy. We open up the trailer and the chair has come loose and tipped over. Didn't get damaged, but if you're unaware, 1920s Koken barber chairs are full of black death oil that looks like it's basically unrefined whale. So it looked like something died in the back of our trailer. So right when you think this whole story is over, it gets better. Steve and I open the back, the barber chair is lying outside, and there's black tar, like molasses tar, because it's cold out. There's black tar molasses oil all over the back of the U-Haul. And I have to return to the trailer in like an hour, and I can't return it the way it is. So here's a fun thing. Metal, when it gets cold, is not very easy to clean. So the only one washes in our area. I couldn't fit a truck and trailer in. Oh, I went inside and got my spray nine, which I don't know what you guys call it in the US. It's a really good degreaser thing. But the problem is you spray it on the oil and you try and wipe it and it turns into ice chunks, brown ice chunks before you can do anything. So now I've got these brown sludgy lumps all in the back of the vehicle. My pants that I was wearing were completely covered in oil. I think they're trashed forever. We get this thing offloaded and into the store and I'm like, I'm not dealing with this today. I'm not dealing. I said, we're going to clean up the trailer. So after it turned back into ice again, I was able to get my shovel and actually scrape all the ice chunks out and got that all cleaned up into a garbage bag and got it out in the trash. And we were able to return the trailer. So after what seemed like, and the whole time I'm thinking this stupid barber chair wasn't worth my time. My clothes are wrecked. I paid $100 more than I probably should have on this thing. I have to go into the store tomorrow and clean up the tar slick that leads from the door to where the chair is sitting. It's all covered in oil. It's like the worst. It is the worst. And so as I'm depressed and as I'm thinking I made this big mistake, I get the trailer back. We go to bed. I go in the morning. I clean all the oil off the store. This is today. I clean all the oil off the store, clean up the chair and everything. And I go, what a mess. And then I remember, right, I have to get these prints that I bought out of the back. So I go to get this stack of what looks like really ratty, kind of big prints, unframed prints out of the back of the vehicle. And it turns out one is an original Picasso silkscreen. Ta-da! So it was worth the trip after all, because one of them was an actual like 1930s Picasso silkscreen, like a serigraph. So now I have that out getting framed. So it goes to show, sometimes you go and buy a barber's chair, you get yourself covered in oil, you get stuck in the snow and come back with a Picasso. Ba-ba! You never know what's in somebody's basement.
That is not how that would have worked for me. I would have had all that, and my bonus would have been that oil all over.
I will post a picture of the Picasso. There was actually 3 of them there, but two of them were prints that they would have sold probably at the gallery at the time when they were showing Picasso stuff. One of them is one of his actual authorized like Picasso silk screens, probably worth, like $3,000 or something like that, 3,000 or 4,000 Canadian. So needless to say, it's off getting framed. It was well worth my trip. I didn't think it was going to be anything, and now we've got that. So I got myself a barber chair. The chair's all cleaned up, and I got a cool Picasso waiting for me. So there. How you like them apples? Yeah. Somebody said horseshoes. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, I was bummed out about the whole getting. If you're going to get a Picasso by accident, that's kind of the way you want to get one after you have had that kind of turmoil. Anyway, so that was my day yesterday and today. Finding the Picasso thing was actually this morning, and I just an hour ago got back from dropping it off at the framing shop, and they gave it the whole white glove service and all that stuff. And meanwhile, I had it rattling around in the back of my vehicle while we're like in a snowdrift. The things that happen, but I will show you a picture of it once it's all framed. It's really cool. I can't remember it's from 1930 and it's of a clown. Anyway, it's really neat. So that was my day today. Now I am trying to find sport card holders for all of these cards I got. We're planning another auction, and February 13th is the last and final Musicians House sale. And you should be there or be square, because this is the last chance to get yourself some cool stuff from the auction. Yeah.
You took a breath just long enough to be like, you should be there or be square.
Be there or be... Yeah, no, my days are not dull. And right now I'm completely surrounded by sports cards pretty much everywhere you can imagine.
Oh, when are the items going to be posted for the February 13th
auction? I'm taking the last of the stuff over tomorrow, and then they said this week they're going to be getting the rest of the stuff posted and up, so you should be able to see that.
And they heard the feedback from us as well as you guys. And there's hopefully going to be some better pictures.
Approximately 850 or so lots in this auction. Last time we did about 900 lots. It's going to be another big sale.
February 13th.
There's a lot of cool stuff, guys. Kathy, thank you so much. So I just can't, we are just having fun. We're enjoying life and just having a whole great time and trying to make the best of this year.
It was a lot of stuff. I can't even imagine how long these auctions would go if we had the clothes too.
Oh,
Patricia
yeah.
said, and that's why I'm stuck on Curiosity Inc.'s YouTube channel.
It was, I think we missed another one too.
I just got it.
Oh, got a box of random metal sculptures from the last auction. Cool. I'm glad that is that Cindy and Red Deer. Cindy, are you going to be doing an unboxing, a live unboxing at some point?
There was somebody else, I just followed them. And they're doing a live unboxing. They're doing an unboxing with vintage glassware, or hold on, now I can't remember their names. So bad.
Yeah, the Picasso. It's I don't know when it's from. Anyway, it's a clown and it's sort of white. I'll post a picture afterward too. Sergeant Red said he won 2 lots of toys and comics. That's pretty awesome. I know.
I saw you bidding on the comics.
Yeah, we saw, because what's his real name?
John.
Are we allowed to disclose his real name?
Frank.
Sarge is John.
Unless it's his wife.
So I hope that you get something cool, because if he has a YouTube channel too, and if he has a YouTube channel and he's like, what a bunch of junk! Look at this guy! What a bunch of junk! I'll be like, John, everything started at $10. If you bid it up, that's you. Cindy says, haha.
I could. I'm never good at lives.
You know, you should, well, do an unboxing either way. It would be good to see.
The more you do it, I don't know. Actually, I haven't seen your YouTube channel yet. But the more you do it, the easier it comes.
Yes. So far, I am striking out on these sport cards. I might end up with a whole set of these things, though. But all I'm hoping for is just one really nice Shaquille O'Neal, and have not found one yet. Picasso is not going to this auction anyway. Maybe down the road, but it's not going to this auction.
So he said, so excited. I just got my Madame Rack ring today. I can't wait to get my 2 boxes of brass.
Say hi to Mark in Scottsdale, asking to buy jewelry for me. Mark,
He's listening now.
if you care at all for Kathy, if you care for, if this woman means anything at all to you, you should do what she says and let her coerce somebody over the internet into making you feel bad about yourself to buy jewelry at our next auction sale. You know how people do that? They just guilt you over the internet with people. But if you do get something at auction, what you should do is you should send us a picture of what you got. We are, I actually found a lot of really cool stuff that we had in boxes and hadn't put through. And boy, I tell you, there's going to be a nice variety of things going through. Plus, those people that were asking about the chicken dishes, they're going to be at auction. The nesting hen dishes, those are going to be there. The fish, everybody's like, where's the fish? Because I had that stone carved fish, indigenous made fish. That'll be at the sale. The Barbie doll that I found, the 1960s Barbies in the box, that'll be at the sale. But mostly there's going to be a lot of jewelry, but there's going to be some things that you guys were asking about and you're like, where's it at? It's going to be there.
Dave said, Alex, I tried the banana split jam. It tastes really good. Steven brought some home and we haven't tried it yet. It's still in the jar. So
Yep.
I'm glad you tested it for us.
I did. We are now selling jam at the store, and I'm looking forward to sampling it myself. I think it's gonna be
good.
Well, we
Like
had
that.
one of our
I
viewers
wanna see
actually
what it is.
recommended it to us. Melissa's gonna get it.
That's
Sad
really
thing
good.
is, somebody was saying, can you ship this stuff? The worry is that if it doesn't have the U.S. Department of whatever sticker on it, sometimes they don't let it into the country. So
Banana split jam. It's by Cole's Kitchen Delights.
there,
I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
Cole's Kitchen. That's where we get it from, and I get it right from Cole.
And strawberry and peach we tried. Oh, well, we didn't try. They're both sealed. But sounds delicious to me.
When it comes to, I saw somebody was asking a question about Barbies. When it comes to Barbies, condition means everything. Earlier is sometimes better, of course.
It's COL''S kitchen. I'm gonna open it and tell you guys what it smells like. Heather,
Oh, my sister's on. Hello.
it smells like not bananas. What did I open?
Wait.
Yeah, I thought I opened the wrong one. It doesn't smell like bananas.
A little
but
bit
it smells
banana-y. A little bit banana-like. It smells good though.
Yeah, it smells like
I'm gonna
fruit
try
leather.
it. No, but now we gotta put that in the fridge.
Oh.
Yep. I don't know as much about Barbies as I would like to know about Barbies. That
can-
sounds weird when I say it out loud. I really want to know a lot about Barbies. I don't have the wish or want or desire to learn a lot. I know that the original one where she's got that black and white swimsuit is really good, or if you get the original Barbies and they've got the boxes, those are better. The one that I have was Madame Rax when she was a little girl, and it's actually in nice condition. And probably no surprise, there's a whole lot of extra dresses and clothing. Like Barbie had her own hoard of clothing and packed into that box too. So it starts there, I guess, as a kid when you dress up your Barbies, and then it carries on into adulthood. But I'm still having bad luck here, guys. I'm opening up these packs. Now I know why I stopped buying packs of cards, because this is exactly how it felt when I was a kid. And you're looking for that one card that you need, and you're like, what? I've opened up how many packs and got nothing? This is exactly what's happening here.
Stephen A is not Stephen Archbold, but he is with us like for most lives I see, right, Stephen?
Oh, the next auction that we're putting up, everything's from Madame Rack's house. We're doing 3 auctions. The first 2 was all Madame Rack stuff except for two items out of the last one. The next sale, it's all stuff out of her house. So you're going to see a whole pile of stuff come out of there and go through the sale.
They said, you do not have bad luck.
Well, when I open sports cards, it reminds me of being a kid, and you're like, come on, Shaq, where are you? And there's nothing. This is what's happening over here. This is what's happening. You take a pack of cards, you open a pack of cards, you hope to get a Shaquille O'Neal rookie card. If you don't
Heather, I'll save you a bottle of jam.
Well,
No pressure.
we plan on carrying jam for a while now. That's one thing. People are like, why are you an antique store and carrying jam? It's because my store has been a general store for 100 years. You got to have some general store stuff. And plus, it adds, people who collect antiques also, I find most of them eat food. Somebody said, I always cut my Barbie's hair, not collectible anymore. You can actually send your Barbies into the doll hospital, and there are doll hospitals, I don't know what they're called officially, but places that fix your Barbies up, and they can actually put hair back in dolls and fix them up. Doll repair places. My mom always said that she was wanting to send some stuff in and get it repaired.
Do you still have any silver coins left? Or are they
There's some stuff going through at the next auction, but there's not a whole lot left, no. We sold most of it off. And now, of course, we sold all of our silver off. The crazy people on the interweb are driving up the price of silver just like they did with GameStop. That was really crazy. I don't know if you guys have been following the news or not with the whole GameStop thing. GameStop is a video game company that people thought might go out of business, and so they short sold the stock. Basically, they bet against the company thinking that they'd make a bunch of money by it going belly up. I don't understand all the dynamics of how that works, but that's more or less what it was. So people were mad about this, so they kind of gave them the old college FU, and the people on the internet drove up the shares so much that all the people who short sold the stocks didn't get the money they were going to make anyway. But the market will correct itself. But they're trying to do the same thing with silver now too, and it went up like 7 or 8% in one day. So yeah, it was an absolute crazy situation. Of course, this happens. They're driving up the price of silver after I sold all my silver. So for those of you that got silver at the auction, maybe you ended up getting some really great deal that will make it all worthwhile for you.
Ryan said, Alex, I posted to your Facebook page today.
Oh.
Ryan Bitzer.
Well, I didn't see it. I need to check my Facebook page more often. I have been busy. Well, you know what I did today? I was cleaning, and I had to put all the Hot Wheels out at the store today. I had Hot Wheel collectors galore coming through looking at the red lines and all the Hot Wheel cars and stuff. And of course, I had to pack up a couple items. My 74 Telecaster that I had sold, so we have to get that shipped out tomorrow. So it's literally nonstop, just nonstop pretty much all the time. But that's what's fun about this business is moss does not grow underneath your feet.
I brought you a garbage can.
Oh, my wife brought me a garbage can. Yeah.
This is the little one.
Yes. So, so far as we're opening these guys, not seeing, I mean, I have one Shaquille O'Neal, but it's not the actual rookie card. It's just like one of his star sort of cards.
Dawn said, sending well wishes to everyone. Thank you very much, Dawn. So somebody said that it's to make sure that you have your sense of scent still. So if I could smell this, I should be fine.
Yep.
But you know what does not smell good? You know how we kept some of those sealed packages of toilet paper from the house?
Oh, you're telling that story.
Yeah.
So a lot of you were wondering what we did with all the toilet paper. We're like,
I said we kept some of them because there was like packages of sealed toilet paper. It's just toilet paper.
Yeah.
But if your nose is running and you go to sneeze or blow your nose on it, I mean, it's okay for your bottom, but not okay for your nose. It smells so much like cigarette smoke right through the package.
It's kind of musty.
Whew,
Yeah.
Not musty, cigarette smoke for sure.
Is that what it is? And it was all sealed in plastic too.
Smoke.
I don't know. Yep.
It gets into everything.
Yeah, it's recycling. It's just a little not so great.
Just in case you guys thought you needed to know.
But the good news is that it's used on parts of your body that generally don't have a sense of smell.
Yeah, it's true.
Could you imagine if you had a sense of smell down there? That would be awful.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, when did I eat tacos?
Oh my gosh.
That's why they don't put your nose on your bottom.
Oh my gosh, Alexander.
Yeah, so thankfully it's not much of a problem 90% of the time. Hey, this is what you guys come here for. If you want a classy show, you can go to one of those other channels. If you want some goofball who's like muddling his way through life and having fun, you've come to the right place. Anyway, still not having as much luck as I would like with oh, hey. Okay.
Did you button it up before?
No, it's real. That's one. Yeah.
Doctor. Okay, and then
No, because of where the picture is, it looked like it had a soft corner, but it's not. It's going into a holder. It's going into a holder. So when you send these things out off to get graded, Shaquille O'Neal rookie card could be like $500 to $1,000 or so. That's why it was worth looking through this box. Because if you find one of these, it's worthwhile. Yeah, it's his rookie card. Number 1 NBA draft pick. That's what a Shaquille O'Neal rookie card is. That one right there. So that's why I was digging through the boxes. And maybe there's more. I'm only halfway through. That was the last card in this box, too.
Right when you were like, oh, what did you say?
I just said, I'm not having much luck. Boo-hoo me. Today is a horseshoe day. The last couple days have been horseshoe days, folks. I've had a horseshoe life, honestly. I'm very grateful for the, other than the first, 17 years that were a little challenging. The rest of it's been pretty good.
Any pine cones?
Any pine cones? No pine cones. And I don't need there to be pine cones. Yes, all the cards are going to be auctioned off. So all of the, all of this stuff is getting auctioned off.
But that's not on the 13th one.
No, not on the 13th.
Because it's the host on the 13th.
Shaq rookie isn't $4 Canadian. Not when you get a PSA graded. It's better than that. You got to look at the PSA graded completed listings. That's where you get to see what they're going for. And only the ones that are graded are actually worth a bunch of money. Because anybody could have a Shaq rookie if you got this year card, but a lot of times they have elastic band marks or they've been tossed around or anything like that. Somebody look up a PSA Gem Mint number 10 Shaquille O'Neal rookie and tell me what they're going for online.
If you all say $4. Joyce said, I just got here. What have I missed? The nose discussion was awful.
Yeah, somebody said, should I buy some Sealed Tops baseball packs for $25 each? Yeah, of course you should. Because you get a Mickey Mantle rookie. Love your channel. Watching from St. John's, Newfoundland. Well, that's somewhere we would like to be right now. Yep. We'd like to be out in Newfoundland or the East Coast as soon as we can. And I think we maybe missed that one there.
No, it was just because one got deleted.
Oh, I thought we missed one. I'm looking to see if there's any other. Oh, $1,200 somebody says.
$3,200 on eBay. 10 just sold for $3,200.
PSA 10. See, that's what I'm saying. PSA 10. No.
1,200 old.
You guys are all over the map. You're worse than the internet. People are like, it's worth $5. I see one that sold for $3,200. Well, I guess at the end of the day,
it's only what it sells for.
It's only worth what somebody's going to pay for it. Yeah. But this is your only way to get a Gem Mint one, is what I'm getting right here, because I'm opening it right out of the pack.
You should have auctioned off pine cones as merch.
Carrie of Innisfail would like to say hi to Mom and Dad. Pick up Madam Rack's area rug on Saturday. Oh, hey, you guys came by the store the other day. Nice to see you. Nice to, they actually dropped in live in person. It's always nice to see people that watch our channel live and comment live as well. Because 90% of the time, I'm just some dude sitting there selling candy and stuff to people out of my store. And then people are like, hey, how's it going? I watch your channel. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here selling stuff like a normal person would. I have just a normal retail job.
Same card as yours, $32.97 PSA 10.
There you go. See, there's potential is what I'm saying. When you get one that's fresh out of the pack, there's potential. It's worthwhile. If that's why I'm doing this, is that
this one says 124 or best offer on eBay PSA 10.
PSA 10 for $124 seems really low. Because if you look at the sold ones, they seem to be like
yeah, it goes by sold. But you could buy it and then you'd have one that was sold.
Yeah, you should buy that one. Somebody else just paid a bunch of money. Oh, look, there's another one.
Loose Goose said, you're not normal, and I say that with love.
Who needs to be normal?
Yeah, I would be bored.
Would you be bored?
If you weren't normal, or if you were normal?
Wait, you want me to, wait, hang on. Oh, Josh came by the store today.
What, that reminded you of Josh?
Yeah, it reminded me of Josh.
How's Josh doing?
Good. He said, Diecast Dave, who's watching right now, he said, huh, the Diecast Dave here? Josh is terrible with names. He's like, Diecast Dave, is he here? And I'm like, he was. He's like, think he wanted me to be at the store, so I'm here. And I'm like, well, what did he want? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, didn't you ask him what he wanted? He's like, no. I'm like, maybe he just wanted to say hi. Anyway, so they were like ships passing in the night, missed opportunity that They didn't catch each other, but Josh did come by and chat for a bit, so I got a Josh visit, so that was good.
How's Josh's hand?
I don't know. Did he hurt his hand? He looked normal when I saw him. So I don't know. Tammy Reese says, did you meet your 60,000 goal on the second auction? Yeah, the second auction was over 90, but then they take their percentage off, but it's still over 60 even for us. So,
His foot.
oh, he hurt his foot.
I don't know.
He burnt his hand at your house
Something
fire.
happened.
Oh, he's healed up from that. He's healed from that.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, he's doing okay. I think his hand is all healed up, and I miss having Josh visits on a regular basis.
You're right, they are spruce cones. You know how you know? If they're squishy, spruce. If it's pokey and hard, it's pine.
Yeah. Your card is no longer PSA 10. But my thumbs are like, these are museum quality thumbs here.
You should have seen the back when you licked it.
Yeah.
I tried being normal once. Worst 5 minutes of my life.
Yeah. This is what's happening around here today.
But what of Jakoda? I missed his Monday because we had
Madness
PD day
Mondays,
here.
yeah.
I completely forgot that it was Monday. I've missed his Madness Mondays 2 weeks in a row now.
Oh, Josh got a staple in his foot.
Oh, no.
Josh is always up to something. You know, whether he's stapling his foot or...
Oh, I bet that felt awful.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. That sounds awful.
No, probably not great.
No.
We are...
Zenobia, Alex has Barbies, but he won't show them to me. Go to his house and beat him up.
I don't
if
have...
we hear ding dong, they're not at our house. If we had stock at our house, this would be a huge problem for me.
Yeah, this stuff just goes right to the store. And
Well, except for these cards right now. But most everything else is already at the store or at auction. Can you imagine how full our house would be? No.
it would become a situation in a hurry.
Well, and then plus I don't ever want stock in our house. I want, if somebody was ever to come here, they would be not happy with the selection of what they could take. There's a plant that has spider mites.
Yeah.
I'll leave them some
So
dishes
this is
to clean.
I'm gonna end the live feed fairly soon, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm ending the live feed soon because I have to go to my mom's house. I'm going to visit my mom. I'm going for tea with my mom. Linda of Edmonton is waiting for me. But I will tell you this: there's 4 more packs left to open.
Do you want me to open one and you open one?
No, because you break things. I love you, but she's a bender. No, Mel.
Okay.
She has a tendency to like. I love my wife very much. You guys know this. But every time I have a die-cast car.
No, I'm just kidding.
Every time I get a die-cast card,
Not every time. It happened twice.
I only showed you a die-cast card twice.
I don't know what
Do you know what you're looking for?
I know he's not.
Yeah. She's broken the either mirrors off of it or the sun visors or something gets broken or the windscreen. She breaks windshields off of my toys.
I'm not really sure what I'm looking for.
Well, that was not helpful at all.
Apple cider vinegar. Wait, I saw something about apple cider vinegar. We'll get rid of the spider mites. That is the hot tip. You have no clue how helpful that is. I thought there was just some kind of mystery. I went to dust our plant, and it had it had like that netting of web. Oh no, thank you.
Yep.
Is there any update on your old retail space?
It's rented still. I have somebody else who's interested in renting it. But
Shaq cards, Melissa.
I don't know if the guy wants to stay in there or not. Like he might want to extend his lease, the guy that's in there currently. So I don't know. We're playing it day by day. We're still basically just waiting to see what's happening. Sergeant Red. Red's nickname is Hurricane. She breaks everything. See, Melissa doesn't break everything. She just accidentally manhandles toy cars that she's like, it's a toy car. And okay.
You guys, I've said this story before, but there was a little die-cast car and I barely touched the windshield and it just like and came right off. And Alexander was like, you were too rough with that car. And I said, I barely touched it. I touched it like this gentle and it touched the next one and it broke off too.
Yeah. Well.
Cindy said that plant would be thrown to the wolves if it had been in my house with spider mites on it.
Oh. Yeah. We haven't lost hope in it yet.
No, I I don't know. I mean, today I went and looked at it. I scrubbed every single piece of that plant and then I put diatomaceous earth in the dirt. So
so I will end it at this so that there's some cohesiveness to this. 4 Shaquille O'Neal cards, only 1 actual rookie card out of the whole deal. which is nice enough I could send it in and get it graded. It's pretty darn nice. Should be, just came out of a pack. And all these unopened cards came from the card. You have to go back and watch the video I did where I got a whole bunch of sports cards. That's where these came from.
Alex, show all the cool cards
They came from
close
this
up.
box. This was a really good find too. This is about as nice of a Mario Lemieux rookie card as you're going to find. The corners are really, when they're grading a card, you're looking at the corners. You're looking to see if it has marks on it, if the coloring is good. This thing is probably like a 9. I don't think it's a 10, but I think this is like a PSA 9. That's a good card. So I did find some really nice stuff in with the collection. You know, from Mickey Mantles to Mickey Mantles, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron's, a bunch of Gordie Howe's. So all this stuff that I found, and lots of non-sports cards too, which are pretty fun. It will all be going up for auction coming up sometime. I don't know. I'll let you guys know when. We don't know when, but at some point. But the big auction sale that's next is February 13th. The very last of the Musician's House items are going to be going through. That's your last chance to basically get something if you want something of Madame Rax.
And that's going to be at kauctions.com.
Yes, kauctions.ca.
Oh, I've
not
said that
.com.
twice.
kauctions.ca.
Yeah.
And yes, sadly, I did find a bunch of Hank Aaron cards. Hank Aaron just passed not that long ago. Yeah, there's a bunch of really interesting stuff that will be going up for sale. We're just basically gearing up for that auction, and then we'll have more info coming soon. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's live feed. I'm glad that at least I found one Shaquille O'Neal card while I opened this up. And thank you for bearing with me while I told my little driving story. I'll post a picture on Instagram and Facebook of the Picasso silkscreen that I found. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.